right, we are in a 2015 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk Mango Tango. This thing is awesome. First thing I'm going to do whenever I get into one of these is pair my phone. So to do that, I'm going to go to Media. I'm going to go to Bluetooth. I'm going to go to Bluetooth on here. I'm set as discoverable. No Bluetooth audio device connected. Would you like to pair a device? Yes. Start the pairing procedure. And then my phone thinks for a little bit. I'll just kind of give it a second here. Uconnect. So I tell it to pair with Uconnect. Pairing device, confirm that the codes are the same. Pair, accept. It's really freaking easy. And then let's see, does it work? We got all these different driving modes. We're just going to be in auto right now, but there's snow, sport, sand, mud, rock climbing. There's four-wheel drive low. There's all kinds of technical stuff on this vehicle. I throw it into reverse. First thing that pops up is this awesome rear view camera mode, which I think is super cool. I think every car should have one. Oh, cool! It even has, okay, when you turn the wheel, you get this little animation that follows the curves of how you're turning, which I think is pretty cool. And we're just gonna drive around a little bit and see what this thing is like. First thing I notice is that I'm much higher up and in a commanding view than my Patriot. Why do I always compare every vehicle to the Patriot? Because that's what I drive every day. About 40 miles a day commuting from Minneapolis. So I drive it a lot. Maybe one day I'll do a review of that. Another thing I noticed right away, the suspension feels great. Oh, over the train tracks felt really nice. Steering, super smooth. Love the steering wheel they put on this thing. I'm a big steering wheel guy. Why? Because I touch the steering wheel almost the whole time that I'm driving. So for me, I don't know why steering wheel technology hasn't been more advanced. Ooh, whoa! A little bit more power than I'm used to. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Oh, show. Very nimble for a little SUV. It's roomy inside without feeling gigantic. This looks like the 8.4 AN, so it's pretty nice. I mean, it paired my phone and started playing my music. That's really all I ask of these things, and this did it without any wires or anything, so I'm happy. If I did want to wire it in though, there's right down here, I see I got 12 volt DC, I got an aux port, I got a USB port, and I got an SD memory card. I'm off-road on the side of the road down by the river. Like butter, just rolls right over it. So we all agree I need this car. The other thing that's cool, I talked a little bit or thought a little bit about the roominess in here. That whole thing is amplified by the amount of light that's coming in here. In the shot you can see I got the windows and everything, but then I got this panoramic sky roof that is really just super sweet. You can imagine on a nicer day than today, it's nice, but it's overcast and kind of rainy. But on a nicer day, the windows down, the panoramic sunroof open, I mean, it would be really fun. I've driven in these a couple times, but I'm not a salesperson, so I'm not in and out of these cars all day long. But the thing that I'm feeling right now is the seat. This is leather, I'm assuming, or fake leather, but it's probably real leather. It's real leather. So these seats are leather, and they're really comfortable. And I haven't even adjusted it. I adjusted it just now a little bit, but it's super comfortable. I love the bolsters on the sides. I love the headrest, and I don't even know if this thing is adjustable or not, but it doesn't matter. They feel great. There's a ton of Easter eggs too in this vehicle that, I don't even want to give them away. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, awesome. Mirror dimmer, which is actually really cool. I have no idea how that works. I'm gonna have to Google that. Coolest car ever, yes. Capable off-road SUV, yes. Super fun to drive, yes. Super awesome color, yes. Comfortable seats, check. There's a bunch of technology in here that we haven't even... I'm in mud right now, I'm in rocks, I'm going over, down by the river type stuff, by the power plant. This hopefully is legal. Okay, speedometer, vehicle info. There's a whole bunch of stuff on this TFT display that's kind of cool. Transmission temperature, I don't know why I would need to see that on a daily basis. Oh, fuel economy? 38? What? That can't be right. Well, I don't have my foot on the gas, so. But they do pretty well. It's so fun to do this. Like, seriously, everyone should go off-roading. It's kind of like a slow motion roller coaster. Now this, I've been real off-roading before, and this is not, this is just, we'll get some shots of it, but it's just kind of a little mud pit next to the underpass. But just feeling the Trailhawk kind of navigate through these little tiny articulations and everything, and some of them are muddy, some of them there's some ruts in here that I'm dealing with. It just rained, so there is some squishy mud going on, and it just doesn't miss a beat. Anyone could do what I'm doing right now, which is, I think, kind of one of the points of the Cherokee Trailhawk. This feels like the perfect vehicle for someone who interested in off-roading. Yeah, kind of, not gonna go all the time, but if you wanted to, here I am. I'm not on the road, I'm going over bumps, it's muddy, it's wet. In that respect, I think the Trailhawk is right on the money. That was pretty cool. Let's do it again. This center console thing doesn't move, which it does in my Patriot, so 1 point Patriot for the moving center thing. But it doesn't really matter because this fits my arm and my elbow perfectly. Doing the window test here. Oh yeah, acceleration. The accelerator works. It's not too high, it's not too low. Turning radius nice and tight. Electronic steering really smooth. So I found the one thing I don't like about this Jeep, and it's that every time you turn it back on, it automatically has the automatic, when you stop the car, the engine turns off, and when you take your foot off the brake, the engine turns back on system. You have to press the little manual override to turn it off every time. So if I was going to buy a Jeep, I'd want a little bit of mud on it. Let's see what else is in here. 12 volt DC, another USB, contrast stitching, little bit of a lift, technology up the wazoo, great steering, great acceleration, great brakes, great trail rated off-road capabilities. I mean, there's not much to like other than the automatic engine cutoff when you stop at a stop sign thing, which can be overridden with the press of a single button. This is the greatest car ever.